The troll must bow, Chieftain Narjak Firstborn told his cub. Agrog must carry the tribe now. Narjak has spoken. Slowly. The tribe and shield Noag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub Akrog after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader of the Moonkin Trolls, last of the mythical Firstborn, killed by elven poachers. It was not only Narjak's heart the bolt impaled that day, but also that of the Moonkin tribe, weakened by the terrible blood-rot plague and decimated by the Hunters. They had long been struggling for survival. With their mighty chieftain gone, the last ray of hope still shining was Noag, Akrog's younger sibling who had inherited Narjak's legendary power. The chieftain's wish for Akrog to succeed him surprised many kin, but it surprised Akrog most of all. True, he was a strong and honorable warrior, but far from the Moonkin's best. All he had was the peculiar gift to hear the voices of the dead, and an iron will to do right by his sire's last words. Was he ready for this? He could not say. Yet when the tribe demands, a troll must bow. And so Akrog found himself giving his first command as a chieftain to be. The Moonkin would travel to Mugwa's cradle, a shrine guarded by the Bonekin trolls, to perform the devouring, the sacred ritual where the new chieftain consumed the old chieftain's heart to take up his role. This story begins the day the Bruised tribe arrived at the cradle, where Akrog, joined by his mentor Grunwar and his trusted one Zaska, ventured out to find a holy plant for the ritual, Mugwar's Tear. Little did Akrog know that the true trial of the Moonkin trolls had just begun. No matter what the trolls may think of Chieftain Akrog, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter, all because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. Are these the ones?
Magwa's tears, the sacred plants, blessed by the goddess herself.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blew Magrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
All right.
And it is done.
Back to the cradle then? Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
Let them march back. They have lost too much time already.
Wait, before they leave, Grunwar has an unusual wish. He would like to pluck a bloom for himself.
What for? The devouring?
No, it is... The Moonkin have been running for so long, Chieftain. Grunwar dreams that one day they will find a true home somewhere. A tribe camp to last, so to speak.
Fine. Grunwar can pick it.
Grunwar thanks the chieftain. He...
There, old fur. His precious little bloom.
Zaska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred.
Well, Zaska just did, and he still stands here, looking as good as ever. Now, How about they leave this place?
Fine. Back to the cradle, then. He is going.
If he insists.
That man's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is. Let Akrok. And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zaramak could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good.
What is this?
It is like the other one, but the stick is missing. Let them look around then. Maybe they can mend
This
it
works
somehow.
not.
Let Zazka get a proper look. That should work. Interesting. Probably.
Easy.
Time to move on.
Lead the way.
What is needed of him?
What is that?
Akrog is listening.
Bugs, look out!
Great! More problems to smash.
Faithful terrorist.
Dead. The Moonkin cannot go through here.
True. But there is a hex stone. If they can kindle the...
There they are. Trusted One, Nurbok One Eye. What is he doing here?
Looking for them. The Fat Bonekin chieftain was getting worried.
The tears were harder to find than they thought.
Cub Akrog, Nurbok will tell him one more time. The Moonkin should break off the devouring and move on. If they stay in this clearing for too long, the hunters will come for them.
Nurbok, they talked about this. The chieftain must be devoured, so Magua can pass on his power to
What Narjak would want is for the tribe to survive. But Nurbok has said his piece. It is clear the tribe would rather listen to a fresh tusk cobbling who hears voices in the wind.
Nurbok will not disrespect Akrog.
Nurbok only says what everyone thinks, but is afraid to say. If Akrok cannot take it, then maybe he should become a berry plucker instead. Make no mistake. Nurbok treasured Narjak like he treasures Grungwar. But Narjak was a great chieftain because he put others first. Surely Akrog knows that, after what his sire did for Nurbok.
Akrog knows, Nurbok. But what honor have the trolls left if they let these rotten brittle bones crush even their most sacred traditions? Now, can Nurbok kindle the Hexstone?
He can. Oh, and Zaska Smalltusk? What? Nurbok knows the Smalltusk has been scheming. He will keep an eye on him. Then how will he see where he is going?
What was Nurbok talking about? About Zazka scheming?
Scheming makes it sound very bad. He will tell Trusted One Akrok after the devouring.
Kin should not have secrets from each other, Zaska.
And Grungwar would know all about that, no?
What on Urgath is...
What is Akrok waiting for? They need to bring the tears to the Bonekin.
Akrog will leave now. Will Nurbok join the devouring? Moving now.
Well, what have they here? Enjoy!
Magwa's hex power returns to him. What can he do for the tribe?
They will not get away from Zaska. They messed with the wrong tribe.
Let Akrog see.
Zaska is listening. Huh, what now? More trouble?
That way. Something about this jungle always makes Akrog's hide crawl.
The blood drop in the cradle. It is full of Magwa's power, making life and plants flourish all around it.
Pity all that power does beak shit to keep the hunters enslaved.
By the holy hide! If it is not chosen chieftain Akrog Ground Splitter. Cabrax was about to ask the bones if something happened to them.
Chieftain Cabrax, Magwa prays. It is true, finding the tears was harder than they thought. The Brittlebone ruin was swarming with bugs.
Good for the tears, bad for the many Brittlebone treasure hunters who searched them. Ha! Come, show him. Ah, good. Very good. Mugwa will be pleased. Now all they need is a tooth.
A sacred pierce stick. The Bonekin have none of their own.
Oh, of course they do. But the Moonkin will need to shape their own for their sacrifice.
How can they shape a tooth? Grungwar said it. It is a sacred weapon.
Just like how the Moonkin shape their other weapons. All Akrog must do is find a hexed Brittlebone weapon, scrap it, then have the Moonkin Master Scrapper use the parts to shape the tooth.
Can they not use the Bonekin's tooth? The Moonkin have no time.
No. If the Moonkin want the Bonekin to do the devouring, they must respect the tradition.
All right. Akrog meant no disrespect. Where can they find a hexed Brittlebone weapon, though?
Oh, there are many places in this jungle. But Cabrax believes he heard the Moonkin's Master Scrapper, Zaramuk, speak of a Brittlebone hideout up north.
His name is Zeramak. But good, Akrog will speak to him. Oh, and Chieftain Cabrax. Akrog is not chieftain yet, but he still thanks Cabrax in the name of the tribe. He knows many Bonekin wanted not the Moonkin so close to their shrine, with the hunters and the blood rot. Cabrax took a risk helping them, and Akrog will not forget it.
Look at that! The cub has his sire's silver tongue.
No, Akrog means it. Only the Bonekin can do the devouring. If not for Cabrax, Narjak would never find his way into the moonlit river, and Akrog could never be blessed with Narjak's strength.
True. But Narjak was not only a great chieftain, but also the last firstborn troll. To give him his last rites is a great honor. And as for the fool tusks afraid of catching the blood rot, what they need most is a fat fist to the face. They should know the rot cannot be passed from one troll to another, and be glad the Bonekin were mostly spared. Now off with Akrog. That tooth will not shape itself.
So be it. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Chieftain Cabrax. All right, to the tribe camp.
They should look for Noag, too. Let them hope he has done nothing silly.
They will.
On his way.
Let's us.
What is it that Warrior Nog...
Well, he feel foolish to.
Just speak.
Well, Tamer Julog. He,
Like what?
well, there is no good way to say it. Talag, Julog's trusted one. No.
Talig. Akrog remembers. That was many moons ago, was it not?
It is true, but Nog still remembers all too clearly. Talag fight like a true warrior, and Nog by his side. But then the hunters get too many, and Nog gets scared and run. He even hear Talag scream as the hunter untusk him and... Well, no matter. Nog want to ask Akrog if Julog would forgive him if he apologized for leaving Talag. Akrog has the gift of spirits, so he can know thoughts of the tribe, no?
Akrog cannot read thoughts.
No? But he is blessed by Mugwa, and
All the gift of spirits does is make him sleep badly and hear voices in the wind. And even if the gift would allow Akrog to read thoughts, he would not do it. A troll's thoughts are his own. Nog should just tell Julog he is sorry after the devouring. Let Julog decide whether to forgive him or not.
Nog see. Akrog is right. He must ask and hope.
Nog speaks true. Now sharp tusks and thick hide.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Akrog is ready.
What is this?
Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
Akrog needs Zeramak to shape something. To crush things.
What he need? Ah, chieftain back. Good, good.
The Moonkin need to craft a tooth. Can Zeramak help with that?
Tooth for eating?
No. The holy weapon for the devouring. They have the pointy end, they just need a brittle bone pierce stick with hex power. Kabrak said the scrappers found a brittle bone hideout up north.
Ah, the cave, true. It locked, but the scrappers find shiny metal to open it. Here, how it called?
A key. The scrappers went in already.
Not yet, because there are Erics and other creatures. But Chieftain and Grungwar strong. They can squish them. Maybe they take Little Moonblood too? He's so strong.
Maybe. Speaking of Little Blood, has Zeramak seen him?
Bit ago he have, but not now. Maybe he sleep in shelter?
Akrog will look. Either way, they will be back with the brittle bone pierce stick. Zeramak should stay ready.
He will. Oh, and Slig? Best ask now.
The chosen chieftain might be able to help Slig, if he has time. Just come and talk to him when he can.
Zazka is listening.
Grungwald.
All right. Zeramak said the cave is to the north. No little blood. Strange.
Hopefully he did nothing foolish.
Old fur worries too much.
There. How feels he now?
Better. Speak true, Crumb. Warrior Higrak, he died.
The brittle-bone stab stick missed the heart. In a few sundowns, he will walk again.
Good. That.
Elder Grungwar, chosen chieftain Akrog, hunters Aska, Mugwa praise. Crumb is glad to see they are back.
Mugwa praise. Shepherd Crumb, how are the wounded?
Not well. Nagik and Tap will not live to see the next sundown. Higrak might mend.
Might not. But Crumb told him.
Sometimes a bit of hope and trust is enough to heal the worst of wounds. What of the devouring? Is it ready?
Almost. The Bonekin need a few more things. Would Crumb know where Little Blood is? Akrog went to his shelter, but he was not.
Strange. No, Crumb has seen him not. But he was very upset about their sire the whole day. Poor Noag. He still thought Ken lived forever.
Akrog will see if he can comfort him.
He should. Though this would have happened one day. Kin dies, and there is nothing a troll can do. It is a painful lesson they all must learn. And even though a troll should treat every moonkin as kin, it is no secret that the death of a trusted one or same blood... No, but he is sure...
All right. Sharp tusks and thick hide, Crumb.
Going now.
The blood for the tribe!
Zazka prepared a little something for them. Choke on this.
Only fools challenge the Moonkin.
Let Zazka get a proper look. What is that? Head towards certain doom. Sure, why
He
not?
is going.
Let Zazka get a proper look. Interesting. Probably.
Should be Nerbok. Akra, he... Oh, chosen chieftain.
Let Akrog see.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Bloodburn. That was the name of the hex plague that had...
All right. A tiny pierce stick with hex power, Gabrak said. Let them find it.
And keep their crush sticks ready. Zeramak said there were beasts.
Help. Moving on.
He will lead the way.
What now? More trouble?
They will regret this.
Enjoy! Not one night.
He will honor Mata. For the Moonkin!
Zazka is listening. If he insists.
Akrog is listening.
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Akrog is ready. He cannot do that.
Ready for action.
What is this?
Grungwa is
Ready
ready.
to help. What is that? Let Zazka get a proper look. Let him at
He
that.
will protect the tribe. Afraid of an old troll? Then The tribe must survive! Even the worms would not eat such a beast.
What on Urgath is this? In that direction?
There. So many shiny things.
Grungwar has any idea who lived here? Hunters?
Nah. They hunt for the shiny things, so they would not leave them here. Maybe robbers. Brittlebones who crush and steal from other brittle...
No! No touching! Fat troll hands don't touch Zippet's gold! No!
Mugwas!
No cause for worry. Just a tiny spirit greenskin. It is harmless.
Harmless? Zippet will show the fat brutes harmless. You see these bones, yes? They were two adventurers who starved to death because Zippet kept the magic walls up for 100 years.
The moon can care not about the shiny things, but they need something with hex power.
Hex what?
Magic.
Oh, you mean an artifact, yes? Fine. Zippet doesn't want to stay here for 100 years, no. So here's his deal. Zippet gives you one of his artifacts, and the fat brutes hand back his gold. Everybody happy, yes?
Fine.
Yes, yes! Now give Zippet the gold!
What should he do?
He is on his way.
Oh, beautifuls! Come back to Zippet, yes!
And gone. Grungwar, spirits are just like bone people, no? Restless souls and all.
It is true. His soul was not at peace.
Just get out of him, okay? This place gives me the creeps.
Agrog, is he all right?
It is just... he has been hearing things.
The gift of spirits?
It matters not. Let them move on.
Fine. They had better try that key.
There, the artifact.
All right. Zazka hopes this thing will be enough to shape the tooth.
Destroy them!
Agrog is ready.
Even the worms would not eat.
Let Agrog see. At his service.
Head towards certain doom. Sure, why not? Go join the worm! Zazka prepared a little something for them.
He cannot do that yet.
The tribe must survive! They will regret this. For the Moon Kid!
Ready for action. Great. More problems
What is
to
needed of
smash.
him?
Going now. What is that?
Let them find Little Blood, then bring this to Zeramak. They must...
It will all... Why must he always blaspheme?
Wait. Zaska's jokes or...
Zaska is...
No.
Fine.
Sure. Pure, holy Elder Grungwar Oldfur only wanted to help.
Zaska can blaspheme all he likes.
Leave it. Either way, let them move on.
Noah, crash!
They here?
Noak, quick.
They messed with the wrong tribe.
Coming for them.
Grungwar is here.
Go squish!
That way.
At his service. In that direction.
What is this?
They see Noak strong. He make Eric go squish. He do same for Brittlebone, who kills some...
As long as he leaves a handful for...
50. Why is Noag out here alone?
Maybe for old Grumpf, no for Noah.
He is, but he is also the Moonblood, and the tribe needs him. Hunter Eric was killed by a wild wyvern just a few sundowns ago.
Noah not Eric.
Right, Grungwar.
Big blood true,
Mugwa septic utters, Noag. Take it.
but will be. And if Noah been stronger last...
Oh, Little Blood. Calm. Be calm.
Is everyone...
And neither could Akrog, or anyone. Noak is a Moonblood, it is true. But it is good to grieve kin.
It's alright.
No, not...
Should Zaska?
It's a...
Sure. But he will accompany them afterwards. It is better this way.
What now? More trouble?
Rat them! They go back to Zeramak now?
Soon.
What can he do for the tribe?
Moonblood, he is back. It is true. Crumple! Little Noag. Noag needs to crumple something, but later.
Scrapper Slig Stoutheart. He wanted...
It is true, Chosen Chieftain. Slig knows this is a strange time to be asking him for a favor, but Chosen Chieftain Akrog has...
Yes, it is true.
Oh, the usual...
He needs...
No. Perfect. So...
He has not really the...
Mogwar pray... Alright. He will see him soon.
Let Moonblood. Mugwump. Well, of course, Noag safe. He Moonblood. He go out in wild and find Aragut and get stronger.
Ah, that good. The Moonblood.
Little Blood? He wanted to give Zeramak something.
True. Here.
Smells as nice as it looks.
True, could. Look.
What is this?
They mean it is true.
All right.
Here.
Interesting. Probably. Where was Noag?
Makes just show him, Noak. A song wood. No, a song bone. Zaramak help no. It true. That is fair. Well, no.
Calm, little boy.
His same blood is right. But Crumb thanks Noag again. He will start making sounds. Chieftain back. Good. What he need?
Akrog need.
What he need? Find out. You're ready. This looks interesting.
Let us.
Chosen Chieftain, over here!
Slick, there he is.
It was good of Chosen Chieftain Akrog to come.
He's ready.
Oh, wonderful. Let them see how much lovely scrap is waiting for them in there.
What is that?
Moving now.
This way?
Chieftain back. Good. What he need?
On his way.
No, I'll go look.
If he insists.
Let Grungwa take a closer look.
Mogwar's tusks! Look at this place! Slick's not sure where to start!
Slick should keep his voice down. He was right not to come here alone. Akrog is sure there are enemies around every corner.
May Magua guide his hands. He helped tribe. What can he do for the tribe? He is going.
Keep those Araks away from Slick.
Worry not. Akrog will crush them. Just get that scrap.
He will.
This makes a nice change from all the thinking Slig has been doing lately.
What thinks he about?
Slig will tell him if he promises to keep crushing those Araks. Well, Slig likes to think about the trolls he knows. And the ones he has known.
Has Slig lost someone close to him too?
It is true. And not as recently as the Chosen Chieftain, of course. Slig likes to remember his old friend, Zanuck.
Zanuck? Akrog knows not that name.
They had been friends since they were cubs. Slig will never forget the day when Zanuck asked him to be his trusted one.
What happened to him?
The blood rot took him. He got hurt out in the swamps, and it seemed like he was getting better. But then, the rot took over and he was gone. Slig was with him when he died. He hoped Zanuck knew he was there.
Together, to the very end. That is the promise trusted ones make. Akrog is sorry Slig lost him, and in such a way.
Chosen Chieftain speaks true. Anyway, there is no time for moping. There is scrap to be found. Slig thinks this might be the last of it. Oh, 1 Araks again!
Akrog will take care of them. Is he nearly done?
Slig is a fast worker, Chosen Chieftain. They can head back in a flash. Unless he is not in a hurry to return.
Well, there is just so much to take care of. He would like to help Slig for longer, but
duty calls. Slig understands. It cannot be like the old times anymore. And that once he is chieftain. The chieftain can still have fun, though. He should not forget.
He will try not to. At least Little Blood is good at reminding Akrog to be less serious.
Oh, that is good. Noag Moonblood makes them all smile. He is such a sweet troll behind that thick hide and those strong arms. The tribe is lucky to have a troll like him who can bring joy and hope.
Noag bring joy? Was that good?
It is true. Noag Moonblood always makes Slig's day brighter.
Probably.
Now Slig really cannot carry anymore. He will run back.
That was actually quite fast work.
It would have been
It was no trouble.
a little trouble.
He will.
Noag, go look.
Akrog is listening.
What the? Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
Akrog is glad.
Very much.
They are welcome.
Look,
Akrog would
it is a deal.
sharp tusks and thick hides, Slig.
Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need? What can he know? Ah, chieftain back. Good, good. What he need?
How are the scrap?
Zerum.
Always.
Then
Terrible.
but they may be something. All right.
Akrog.
Ah, a fit.
Akrog.
What he need? Zaramak, old hide, he have it still. Here, chieftain, Mugwa's tooth.
Akrog thanks, Zeramak. To Cabrax, then. Oh, and Zeramak's scrappers can search the cave now. It is safe.
Moonblood, Mugwa praise. Look at this! The fabled Moonblood. It's well, Grungwa? None. Well. Noag is standing right.
Akrog has it.
Let Cabrax see.
Here.
It should. Follow them inside.
There.
go there?
He is going. The air here makes Akrog's hide prickle.
Well then,
The summoning of...
no need to look like a beak shat on his head, Akrog. Summoning Mugwa's cub is...
The Bloodgivers are already here, are they not?
Prepare the rest of the offering, of course. What tradition demands for the Devoured One's tribe to gather them. But if Akrog wants, the Bone King can do it instead.
They are weary, it is true. But the Moonkin will respect the tradition.
Words of a future chieftain. Return when the Moonkin workers have built the gathering dens, then. Take care of him. He not worry.
Grangwa is ready.
What is this? All right. The workers are preparing the offering.
Scrap! Just have the Moonkin scrap, then comes the blood.
How works the blood giving exactly? Two blood givers must offer their lives to Mugwa. Zazka knows that.
It is complicated.
What mean devour? Like chosen Cabrak's to...
He will. Chalk tusks and thick hide.
He can help. Mugwa prays.
Is here.
The building is done.
At his service. What on Urgath is this?
He work now.
In that direction?
What should he do? Since... Why Ernok? Because that is what Mugwa decided. Nurab must move on and choose a new trust.
Close enough.
What is it?
Bloodgiver Itzka will give his life tonight. He wishes not to die with the rot in his bones.
The rot can only be passed on through blood, not from troll to troll.
That is what every fool believes. Itzka wants his flesh to be pure when he offers it to Mugwa. No. Why is the chosen chieftain speaking to Itzka? He wants to be alone with his thoughts.
Akrog came to offer his
Thanks? Is the Blood Guard waiting?
blood guard.
Cabrex has not told him yet.
Akrog understands.
He should. Itzka will meet him at the Holy Stone.
What is this?
A building is done for the tribe.
Akrog is ready.
Chosen chieftain Akrog,
Magua prays. Blood
Bloodgiver. He became Bloodgiver. Lord Mogwa. Just when Anuk has accepted his fate, his trusted one will not.
The last hunter attack killed dozens.
How about a soul charm? If the moon can found that Anuk...
Where can the cab? All right. They will be back.
A building is done.
Sure, why not?
You work now.
Be ready.
Take care.
What next? What this?
Akrog is listening. Magua prays. He is chosen chieftain Akrog.
Thingkeeper Neek.
How knows he?
Oh, be no fool. Every Thrall knows the cub of Chieftain Narjak Firstborn. Neek must say he... So he... Either way, what can...
Akrog wonders if...
Soul charm. It is true. Neek no... Here.
What wants a bone kin?
Nothing.
Akrog thanks Neek. Akrog must leave.
What is needed of him? More scrap for him. He ready. What now? He here.
What should he do?
Chosen chief.
Here.
Anuk likes it.
And the heck... Anuk.
Will he bring...
Why? Very true. He has Anuk. Make all this death mean something. Save the Moonkin. No matter the price. What next? Get ready.
Eat it?
Ready for action. No, I'm going look. This looks interesting.
Chosen Chieftain, has he spoken to the Bloodgivers?
He has.
Good. Then the summoning may start. First, Akrog will have to place the offering at the Holy Stone. Then... well... then the vessel must devour the sacrifice. Then spill his blood at the foot of the Holy Stone. Once this has been done, Mugwa's cub will rise from the earth.
Will Cabrax guide the ritual?
No, this is the Chosen Chieftain's burden, and his alone.
Akrog understands.
Wonder what next.
Grungwa is ready. You're ready.
It's nice day.
He helped tribe.
He here.
What next? You find out.
Magua praise. Chosen Chieftain.
And Itzka is too.
He work now.
It is time. This is the tooth. What is?
That it would end this way.
Itzka will up.
Akrog will be a good chieftain. Anuk feels it.
Now the devouring.
Sharp tusks and thick hide.
Hey, it is done. Make the offerings. Speak the words. Then Itzka will do his duty.
Akrog is listening.
More scrap for him. Be ready. More scrap for him. Going now. He's needed. He work now. He can help. Magua praise. No, I'm ready. Magua. Let Akrog see. At his service. Be moving. Akrog is ready. By the golden, shiny, holy hide! Tell Cabrax not this... Will it? Akrog. Chosen Chieftain Akrog's, of course. Then the Devourer... It is true. Is Akrog ready? He is. Then call in the Moonking's chosen warriors. Cabrax will brew the embalming liquid. Then the devouring begins. And so, Elder Grangwa Chieftain Nard... So not only, but to honor Magua, the moon god... And the devouring is complete. With Magua's blessing, Akrog Groundsplitter is now Chieftain of the Moonkin. Speak, Chieftain.
Speak loud and speak proud, because his words will be remembered.
Narjak Firstborn was not only Akrog's sire, he was also the greatest chieftain of...
Wait!
What?
Something is wrong. They... Hunters! Enemies are attacking!
Put down the grunters!
What? Fight back! The cub will crush them! Brutes! Bloody brutes! Fight them back! Fight for Mugwa! Need help, tribe. Be ready. That way? What now?
Scryer, do it! Cast the spell!
Commander.
No! Impossible. Not here. They run
What can he do for the tribe?
Zazka is listening. Interesting. Probably.
This is pointless. The Moonkin must flee.
What is he talking about? The trolls will crush them.
No, they will not. Tusks. There are hundreds of them out there. Cabras can...
He speaks true, chieftain. They need to flee.
Cabrax knows a way.
What happened? Where are they?
Still near the cradle. This must have been...
More hunters.
To the tribe camp.
Hope that spell worked. That thing was bloody terrifying.
Don't worry, it will. Itras is the best mage in the Corps.
Still, it is a Titan. And that fight has been going on for a while now.
Ah, you worry too much. Those tusks are ours.
What is needed of aid to help? What next? Grunwa is ready. At his service. Grunwa is here.
Ellen's reigns!
No hurt, Moonkin! Try!
Can a troll not rest for a moment?
Is that...
Bloodgiver Anuk's trusted one, Norab. He will never get the soul charm.
To the tribe camp. Now.
What this?
Look who has... Starkram speaks true.
Akrog understands not. The eyes said there were no hunters wide and far.
It is this morning.
A teleporter.
Anug is not to
Chieftain.
Quiet. Tusk, they need to leave.
powerful.
He knows not.
Maybe there is no... Nurbok remembers.
A brittle bow.
That is what secure them. And there is the catch. The Moonkin must resurrect a